A few minutes, man, cause I gotta go to work, so I'ma just try to do something with this one real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, AMG okay. I'm getting my money, no fake, no fake. Get my bread, okay, okay. I see you hating, okay, okay. Move up by my way, no way. I'm doing my thing, okay, okay. You want my cheese, no way, no way. Better go find your way,
Hey man, where the beat go?
Hey man, it's your boy Laso, man. I guess I'm doing a double upload because this just happened when I'm hearing a conversation. And this is about people that just be wasting your time, bro. I ain't finna lie, bro. I'm sitting there listening, I'm hearing this joint, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting some water and I'm like, bro, just bickering about nothing. I'm sitting there saying like, bro, like what? I'm like, there's mad people, and this is gonna be a quick one though, man. Matter of fact, let me go back, man. It's your boy So, all right, what's up, guys? I'm I'm back, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a little ranty, I guess, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Doing that joint, and also on top of it, I got some Roblox, 2K Roblox. Kind of cooking my boy in this one, I think, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Look at that tween, hezzy, tween, jumper. Goodbye. Don't ever come back here. Come on, tween, hezzy, behind the back, tween, back, tween. I don't know. My whole life has changed. Since you came in, I knew you're that special ball. Damn, I missed. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta hit that. Hold on. Squeak, Scooby-Doo. Hey. Damn, what the heck? Can't make it. But nah, yeah. But for real, nah, people do be like wasting your time for no apparent reason, bro. Like that joint do be annoying. Wasting your time for no apparent reason. Just trying to suck the energy out of you. You know what I'm saying? That's like for me, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like learning to just be away from people that just waste your energy a lot, because they don't really bring nothing good to you or like bring anything like, you know, mindful. Like I did in the last I was about to say song, but in the last video that I was talking about was the media that we get is useless and stuff like that. Dang near, like there's no caring to it, there's no love, there's no type of work into it, no type of psychological thing, nothing that can help you at all. It's the same exact thing when it comes to people. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a double header. Gosh darn, I'm going crazy right now because, boy, my project got backed up, so I'm about to just back it up with another backup because I got a backup. I got it on the back end, boy. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So we just coming in with the energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got, you know, little small things or whatever going on in my life, little tiny things, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work on it and then just like keep on going, because that's the type of mindset I gotta go on forward and just not forget that. You know what I'm saying? Keep my prayers up, man. Keep my faith in God, and that's what I'm gonna do, man. Lord Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. You know what I'm saying? Stand on 10 about that. You know what I mean? But nah, for real though, like, man, people do be wasting your energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's really like taken away from what you should be doing and stuff like that. Definitely like when you're relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like for me, green bean, like for me, like I like to be like kind of like by myself and like, you know what I'm saying, in solitude and stuff like that. Dang, that's fadeaway is what the heck was that? But basically, like, you know what I'm saying, I like to keep myself away from people, certain people, or just in general. Like I'm just naturally distant. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who you are, I'll be close to you or whatever. But I won't be like close, like bothering. Like I be like, I could read, like, bro, I just give you a space, like, because that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? We're love and respect, y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'll never try to be all up on you and everything, because that's weird, because everyone got their own life. I never want to be nosy about someone else's life. You know what I'm saying? I can't be gossiping about people's lives and stuff like that. That's why I gotta learn to stay away from that tongue, because that's what be going on at work. You know what I'm saying? Always talking about somebody else, and it's crazy. And it's like, bro, like people that talk about other people so much or whatever, it's like you got nothing going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be like a rant, but also with a deep hidden meaning with stuff like that. You know what I mean, going on, but like fairly quick. But nah, for real, like people waste their time talking to you, talking about somebody, and do nothing in their life. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why my content need to be going crazy, because I got a whole bunch of stuff that is just me just dropping heat. Because what am I doing? Focusing on myself. Focusing on God. I'm not focused on other people. I'm focused on what I'm doing, what I have to get right. Looking at my mistakes, fixing my mistakes, you know what I'm saying? Fixing my game. You know what I'm saying? Like right here, my boy, I was cooking him in the first half, but then he started getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? He didn't focus on me. He was focused on himself. And look what he started doing. He started cooking me. I ain't finna lie. I was like, gosh darn. Green. Oh, he ain't make that one. But I think he got the next game. I don't know. It's been a while since I had this video. I just had this, like, you know, I broke his ankles. Goodness gracious. LeBron James. LeBron James. Ding, ding, ding. Hit him with that. Ding. Hold on. Look. Tween. Tween. Shakoon. That was buns. Goodness gracious. But nah, yeah, like people do that for no apparent reason. And you know what I'm saying? Because they got nothing else going on in their life. They can't find something to do. They have to start doing something. Y'all gotta start doing something, man. If you really invested in someone else's life so much, being nosy in someone else's life, bro, you gotta do some soul searching. Matter of fact, shoot, I don't even know that's the word, bro. Like you gotta really just look for God, brother, man. Look for him, please. Jesus help you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you investing in someone else's life is not going to help in your life. It's like, dang, my boy just fried me with that dribble move, and I jumped. He made that, didn't he? Oh my, see, that's why. See, focus on his game. That's what he did. But like I said, what the heck? But like I said though, like yo, people need to start doing that. And it's crazy because as human beings, that's what we're like kind of like made to be, like be mad nosy. You know what I'm saying? Most people are meant to be that way. Like it's crazy. What you doing? What you about to eat? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's crazy. Behind the backboard is ridiculous. But that's what it is. So it's like, you know, now, like, you know, if there's anybody that's nosy or whatever, wonder what I'm doing content. How about you? You know what I'm saying? Well, what are you doing? I'm doing music. How about you? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you about my dreams and purposes, but I'm just going to keep on doing my stuff. Because nobody else is doing work, you know what I'm saying, besides what I see in front of my plate. My boy fried me. Look at that. See? Focus on his game, cooking. But, like I said, man, people are not doing that. People are not working to their best ability. They focus on everybody else. And it's just like, it hinders you in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might not have all the materials. I might not have life figured out or whatever. But I have somewhat of a start somewhere. I have something that is traction. I have something because, you know what I'm saying, this is what I believe in doing. You know what I'm saying? I have the space to have the time to do it. And it's like, if I have this time to do this, so that means I gotta work with it. I gotta do it because it's like, this is a part of my craft. This is a part of like who I am. So it's like, I gotta continue doing it. I mean, like I'm comfortable in this type of position. You know what I'm saying? It might be uncomfortable also because I don't know, like later on, I might just make people might notice who I am. Yo, man, you what's the name? I say, oh shoot, yeah. You know what I mean? Or whatever, like, you know, blessed be the content get better and better as I continue on, you know what I'm saying, with the music and do all that. It's just gonna just flow as what it is. That's what I'm just going for. I'm going for the flow. I'm going for the flow state of my work and creativity, and that's it, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, like, you know, mad other people, you know what I'm saying, mad other people, man, it's like, if you hating on me because you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing, too bad, because I study and I put my interests down. We had to, yo, you know what's crazy? Hold on, boom. It's like, it's crazy because we both had the same paperwork for in the class, but somehow I passed. I'm just saying, that's a bar. You know what I'm saying? I put that time and work in, bro. I mean, shoot, that's a reverse on what I was as a, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to be in like special ed and stuff like that. I'm keeping a buck. I'm not gonna shy. I said that joint in some music. I said that joint. I said, what I say? I sound special, so I gotta go and educate them. Look at that. flip that joint around. Look what I'm doing. I'm educating who? I don't know. Whoever's listening. You know what I'm saying? But I was a C average student. I didn't really care about doing work in school and stuff like that. I felt like that was like nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like I'm doing something that just helps me out or whatever, stuff like that. And I'm just focusing on like, you know, that work, you know what I'm saying? And learning how to do work in general, you know what I'm saying? Basic necessities of life and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, that's what I'm doing. And like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm some type of a new time 21st century philosopher or something like that with some philosophy or whatever that be, you know what I'm saying? Because God just used the foolish things to conform the wise. Do I seem like I'm wise? I don't know. I just ponder on thoughts that is given to me and I just express it. You know what I'm saying? That's my jumper now. And in basketball, I kick my leg up. You know what I mean? That's me. Oh, I did not make it. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff on my mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because the stuff, like, I used to have bad memory, but I never realized how much I can remember at a time too, because I can remember stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I really like focus hard on it. You know what I'm saying? It just worked that way. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I mean, like, you know, with the Yapsesh, you know what I'm saying, this kind of helps out with a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Get another side of me and stuff like that, me being honest, me keeping it a buck, you know what I'm saying, having that conviction of what I do, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna, like, you know, kind of help somebody else, because it could be somebody else that was like, you know, used to be in special ed or whatever, and they wasn't really working like that or whatever, or they wasn't really doing stuff like that, and they was normal, they just didn't care as much, and then they're like, you know, kind of being like treated differently from everybody else or whatever. And I just let you know, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, just you know, just do your studies, man, you know what I'm saying, do the best you can. If you really feel like that you can't do the work, I know how that feeling is, because that joint because it feels useless. It feels like you're not getting paid, you're not getting really a reward that makes a lot of sense or whatever. That's how I felt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like there was no point and no use. You know what I'm saying? Glory be to God, he allowed me to pass. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, even though I was very lazy. But, I mean, still, like, you know what I'm saying? Just do your projects, find the time to do your stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was, like, really bad at doing. I never really found time to do the stuff and never really, you know, scheduled and everything. So now it's like, I'm 24 now. Now I'm learning how to do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. People will sit here probably be like, oh, man, he 24 doing that now or whatever, blah, 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 blah. It's like, there's older people now that don't even know how to don't even know how to communicate. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I'm the best communicator, but I can understand or whatever to speak to somebody, understand them, hear, you know, their point of view at some point without getting too angry, you know what I'm saying, depending on, you know, what they saying. But I know it sounds like I'm going all over the place or whatever, because I was just talking about in the first half, you know, people not focusing on themselves. But kind of ties into now, because it's like, you know, people would be so worried about what you are and how you are and what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, and then trying to drive you to be insecure just because what it is. But you have something in you that's, like, you know, greater than what any other man can have, that they can achieve on this planet. Yeah, you can have millions of dollars, but the joy within your heart, you know what I'm saying, that love that you have, that passion that you have, that to really help out the world, to help out the people in this world, to continue on, to be much better in this world, to be good people, and then finding a deeper meaning of what's to really, you know, be done in this time that we live in. You know what I'm saying? We live in perilous times, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. But it's like, yeah, I mean, like, that's what it comes down to, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, like, look for yourself in this time. There's gonna be wicked people, you know what I'm saying, that come here trying to knock down your character, trying to lie about you, try to put you out the way, trying to shame you because of what light you got, you know what I'm saying? Trying to shame you because you was in this position in life or whatever. But it's crazy though, because you look like you might be down for the count, you might be down at the moment, but then once you bounce up, you bounce back. Watch, bro. Watch the bounce back. Look at that. Look at the bounce back. You might fall a couple times. You might fall 7 times, but get up. You know what I'm saying? It says a righteous man who falls 7 times, but he gets back up. You know what I'm saying? The wicked just later. The wicked man don't even fall 7 times. What does that mean? That means that he never got up. He never tried to get up. They just stay there and lay there like everybody else. They just because you failed in this, just because you didn't do this or whatever. Oh man, damn. I give up. And then we're going to talk about that person that's doing the same exact thing that I wanted to do. You wanted to do music and you didn't really fulfill that dream or continue on going because you didn't get the reaction that you wanted to get. Now I got to go badmouth that person, or I got to think negative on that person. Oh, this person, this and that, whatever, with the YouTube or whatever. You got to shame that person because, you know what I'm saying, you try and give them that David treatment. You know what I mean? I'm just using a lot of Bible references because that's like the ground of it, you know what I'm saying, for my people that be in the church, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying. I ain't talking about just the building, I'm talking about in the spirit, you know what I mean. That's even deeper, man. Parable time. I said parable time. Yeah, but parable message, but nah, for real though, it's like people will really knock your character because what you doing, you know what I'm saying. Just because they ain't doing it, they could be mad because you doing it. So, I mean, like, keep that in mind. Keep what I'm, like, you know what I'm saying? Take down notes of what I'm saying. Break it down. Really, like, discern it. You know what I'm saying? Really have an understanding. Figure out what I'm saying is true, in fact. You know what I'm saying? Look at the people that's around you. Make sure that you got, like, you got good people around you. Wise people around you. Wise counsel is the best thing ever to have in life. Have friends, good family, you know what I'm saying? But also watch out. There's going to be snakes in the grass. There's going to be people that be watching you. There's going to be people that's going to be trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, belittle you and such like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I experienced it in a certain sense of way or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, like, bro, just keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your craft no matter what it is. Because, like, at the end of the day, bro, you can sit there and laugh at them right now because they ain't doing nothing. you gonna do your thing. You gonna get right, man, because, you know what I'm saying, you want to actually do something. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because when I started doing this YouTube, I said, man, I wanted to be that guy that I, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to, like, what was it? It was the kid that I was that used to watch YouTube and everything, seeing all these people doing their thing or whatever. I'm like, yeah, man, I want to do that. I want to do this or whatever. And it's like, me becoming what my kid self seeing right now. It's crazy because it's like it's happening in real time. It happens so quick, but it's like, maybe like, the peak isn't there, the high level, the elevation isn't there, but it's the fact that I'm even doing this now, that I'm capable of that point that same kid wanted to see. That young me that wanted to see something, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna go for, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, negating all types of negative comments and negative energy or whatever that, whoever got something whoop-de-whoop to say, because at the end of the day, it's like, you ain't doing what I'm doing regardless. You ain't putting that work in, and I ain't mad about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna sit there and just laugh about it, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna laugh in joyfulness, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay protected, you know what I mean? And that's it, man, because it's like, my message today is just like, you know what I'm saying? Focus on yourself, focus on God, man. Keep God first at all times, man, because it's like the times that we live in, bro, is getting more God less. You know what I'm saying? Less of God now, you know what I'm saying? You don't believe in God? Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, brother, man. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. He everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I can't force beliefs, but, hey, man, that's my belief, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm gonna be rocking with. I was trying to dribble on, bro. So crazy. But, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, however that may seem to others, but, like, I see through the seams the best that I can, you know what I'm saying? I'm still learning. That's why I'm just going for my guidance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even relying on man, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just shoot, Holy Spirit, help me, guide me, because that's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to come from conviction when I be putting out stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like me just letting y'all know about me. You know what I'm saying? Being a special ed, bro, and stuff like that, bro. Like younger me would never said that, John. I would have been like trying to keep it a buck. Nah, I'm letting this be known. You know what I'm saying? Then I tell you about some other stuff or whatever that, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I just be led to say. Because, you know what I'm saying? That's just truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth of me. You know what I'm saying? But also, man, I'll say, man, give y'all a Bible verse, man. You gotta look it up, though. I'm not gonna lie. Well, Ephesians 5:11. Let me go look it up real quick. It says, because I want to have it like word by word. Hold on. This is all freestyle, by the way, too, mind you. It's all freestyle. Ain't like I like thought about doing. It's just like boom. It just like came. You know what I mean? So Ephesians 5. No, what? Why is it not? EPHESI? Huh? Okay. Alright, we got it. And it says, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove of them. That means but rather expose them. You know what I'm saying? Ephesians 5:11. You know what I'm saying? Use that. Figure out, meditate, like really, like, just read the word over and over and stuff like that if you're interested. But then also like really like meditate on that. You know what I'm saying? Like day in and day out, night and day. You know what I'm saying? To really get a revelation. Who I am. And whoever else that, is around you, you know what I'm saying? Asking for clarity, asking for guidance and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ephesians, EPHESIANS 5:11. A little special ed kicking in. Now I'm playing. Feel like Mike Epps. That boy said he used to be a special ed cracking jokes and stuff like that. Nah, but but nah, for real though, like, yeah, man, realistically, man, like, you know what I'm saying, just, see who's really around you and stuff like that, having that, clarity, you know what I'm saying, you want to have that foresight, you want to have that, you want to see who has, pure intentions around you. You know what I'm saying? Who's a good influence. Definitely get into like any type of sport that helps you out, helping with focus, fighting, boxing, or something like that. You know what I mean? That helps on like, structure in a sense of that's what I kind of like was doing when I was in middle school and stuff like that. So if I do start getting around like a younger audience or whatever, that's my like, you know what I'm saying? That's my type of joint. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say. That can help you out. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's some advice I would have told my younger self, honestly, I think, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like helping. But, you know what I'm saying? This is like a personal, like, type of joint, but also it's like, keeping it a buck with myself. But yeah, man, I'm going to catch y'all, man, in the next one, man. I've been yapping enough. I think I'm going to go get on this game or something, yap with my boy, I guess. I don't know, I've been yapping enough. And watch these WNBA women start hooping. You know what I'm saying? Because they been balling, bro. I ain't finna lie. So, double upload today. Oh, we got boxing? Chris Billiam Smith versus... Okay. Dang! We got a triple... What? Yo. All the Valkyries and the Aces is... Oh, snap. They going crazy in the Mystic. Oh, my girl Shakira Austin. Yo, shout out Shakira Austin, bro. She a hooper for real. She really do this. You know what I mean? She nasty, bro. She nasty. But yeah, man, I'm gonna catch you on in the next one, man. You know what I'm saying? I think this was a good one to really do. You know what I'm saying? Gives a good layer inside of me and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. If y'all enjoy content like this, you know what I'm saying, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Anything else that y'all like to talk about or whatever, want to express on. I am not a psychiatrist. I'm gonna say this too. I am not a psychiatrist. You know You know what I'm saying? I could give you some pointers, you know what I'm saying, of things that I probably went through. You know what I'm saying? Of what I had to go and fix. But in totality, I am not I did not study this stuff. And do I think about being a psychiatrist? I feel like I'm a spiritual psychiatrist, low key. But all right, man, let me catch y'all, man. The video just ran out, but I'm gonna catch y'all next one. Yee.